Hey everyone, Megan Marie here, Community Manager at Crystal Dynamics, and like I promised on the Tomb Raider blog, I'm here to give you a little tour of my working space as part of a new feature that we're rolling out called Tomb Raider Tours. So let me show you around. I'm sure that you can tell by looking at my desk, I'm a huge fan of collecting things. I like to have a lot of stuff around, whether it be resin statues or vinyl figures or little blind box toys. So there's a lot to look at in my work environment, and that's the way I like it. One of the many things I like to collect includes vinyl figures. One of my favorite artists is Joe Letterbetter, and he did this yellow unicornosaurus here, and then Eric Scarecrow, who did the awesome Medusa figure. There's a couple of other ones in there. I'm a fan of this little mini Hellboy and my enthusiastically, perhaps drunk pink bunny figure that I got in Japan. Moving along, I'm actually a really big fan of the Witchblade comics, and again that's due to Lara Croft, because when I was younger I would go to collectible stores with my brothers and get trading cards for games and whatnot. So that's one of my Sarah Pizzini statues that I'm quite fond of. In front of my monitor I've got my little Tokidoki cactus cats and cactus dogs. I think they're totally adorable, another series I really like. And then to the right I have more Top Cow items. Next to that I have all my magazines, my import magazines from all around the world, featuring anything with Tomb Raider on the cover. So that collection is hopefully going to get a lot bigger by the time the game comes out in 2012. Up here I've got a whole bunch of other pieces from various locations. My little Rhino original Star Trek figure and the Gears of War ones are my favorite there. After that, I've got this giant shelf full of basically anything that's too small to go anywhere else. There's a lot of Kid Robot items in there, swag that I got from games, like Game Informer, hero clicks of my favorite comic book characters. And then on top I have the Dunnies. Dunnies are collectible items that come in blind boxes, so you buy them for $10 a pop and you actually don't know what you're getting. Down in front of my TV I have another set of figures from one of my favorite comic books, which is called The Umbrella Academy, and is actually written by Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance. Then I have the family photos. Those are my two brothers and I when we were younger, and my WTF mug, which is actually a gift from my older brother Chris that I got when I got my job at Game Informer. Behind that I have my Wonder Woman bust, because I'm actually a big fan of Wonder Woman, and my little frackin' toaster Battlestar Galactica statue. I'm a big Battlestar fan, and the original series designs are just fantastic and fun. Up here I have a piece of Wildcats art that I will admit I bought totally for the art on the back of the box. It is just fantastic, and Jim Lee is a bomb artist. And below there I have more Battlestar figures, including a gold Cylon and a silver one, and then the original male Starbuck. And I'm sure by now that you've noticed a super creepy pinata staring at you from my desk. That I actually found somewhere in the office, just laying around. Nobody claimed it, so I took it and put it at my desk, and I don't intend on giving it back until someone hunts me down, so I guess it's kind of a challenge. To the right I have a Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light poster. I love the key art from this game, so I knew I wanted it at my desk. And then below that I have a Tomb Raider painting that I actually did back in high school. You can tell that Michael Turner and, in this instance, Andy Park were big influences on my art style back then. So on this shelf I have more Final Fantasy stuff, including a lot of the summon figures, items from Advent Children, and more. Now we're starting to get over to my Tomb Raider collection, and this actually isn't everything of mine. A lot of my items are still at home, including my resin statues from the movies and some of the bigger items that I wanted in a glass display case. On the side here, more Tomb Raider art, a t-shirt, another t-shirt designed by Adam Hughes, more of his work. And then my bookshelf is housing my current Kingdom Hearts toys. I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts also. On the actual bookshelf, I've got some of the books I've collected and magazines from over the years, strategy guides, including Lara Croft, The Art of Virtual Seduction, Lara's book, and the novelizations of the movies, and the fictional ones based on the games. Down below I have my little plushie collection, including a Goomba, a plush stash, and Domo. Next I got a Tomb Raider board game, and lots of books from school when I was studying design and journalism. The very bottom of the shelf is actually a lot of the work that I did while I was at Game Informer, and a few Final Fantasy statues. Alright everyone, thanks for watching, and if you're interested in being featured on a Tomb Raider tour, check the blog below for information on how to submit your collection.